Welcome back, guys. It's Facts Time, and we normally just, make you guys have a bit of a knowledge on something that is very educational to us. So, today's own is the first handheld mobile phone call was made on April 3rd, 1973 in NYC, New York City. Ooh. Yeah, it was so big. And it was actually very
expensive.
It's very expensive too.
Yeah.
So it said that the copper hostel 2.5 pounds prototype to his ear and called the rifle dual angle of Bell at AT&T to declare the motor to declare that his Motorola team has actually derived this functional phone for them. So back then they didn't really have a phone to actually call rifles and so many people, and they actually built this thing over 10 years technical stuff going on.
Yeah. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, very amazing. Like to know that the first phone call was made back then in April 1973.
Yeah.
Thank you. 1973 was that's way back, and it's really amazing. The reason why I say it's amazing is like we are all using smartphones now, but you know the phone of then, like according to research, the phone was pretty heavy. Like it's like lifting up a weight. Like you can literally gym with that thing. What?
The funniest thing is that as much as it's that big, you use it for just 35 minutes.
And then charge for over 10
hours. Like what's the need?
Exactly. Now we can charge our phone for over like 2 hours and use our phone for more than 2 hours. That's
more than
smartphone, like more than. But he actually had he actually saw a problem and found a solution to it. Like Grace what?
That is one
Grace quote. Okay.
That is it about technology.
Yes, and this is amazing. He actually made he started something, and let's say over time it's been progressing. There are more improvements in phones now. Like he's the one who brought this idea, and now many generations and many companies are making more phones and more cell phones, and
this was just
calls.
a prototype. Yes. So it wasn't actually the actual phone that everybody could actually use. It's just so amazing how technology just keep on improving day by day, because back then it was so limited to the point that why would I use a phone for 35 minutes and chat for 10 hours? What am I gaining? What am I losing? Like I'm basically just. And you cannot just reach for a far distance, so you have to call someone who is actually close by. Do you understand?
And there are even limited things that you can do. So now I want you to know that Martin Cooper is actually the father of mobile, because he invented Motorola, so he is the father of mobile. Now we have different kind of mobile devices. You can actually get your phone, foldable phones. You can get your smartphones anywhere and just carry it about and do whatever it is that you want to do. You can be here and talk to anybody all across the globe. Before it wasn't like that. So people just keep coming and just keep making sure everything gets better, and that is why I love science. Science is always saving our life. Technology is has always been there, would always be there, and would always come to save our life.
Come through for us. That's just it.
Always come through. So now you know that Martin Cooper is actually the father of mobile, because he invented Motorola. And then you know that now the first phone call was made in NYC, New York City, in 1973, and that is what Teens Breakfast is all about. We make sure to always make sure that you have something to take home and stock in here. Like I always say, if you don't give your brain food, trust me, it will definitely die, because if you don't feed this belly, you won't be able to function. So that is why we're always there to make sure that you keep getting better with your intellectual every day.